roll. Get up, butterfly. It's a Tootsie Roll. A brand new dance. Get on the dance floor.
Get on the dance floor. And shake that tail a little bit. And just do something a little bit. I know one got it.
No, but somebody. Hey, you over there with
the long hair.
Keep shaking that derriere. I wish I knew the words, but I forgot. But you got it, sis.
You got it, girl.
Hey, y'all.
You got it.
I got it, y'all. I got it. I'm AprilMichelle.
And I'm JavaniaMichelle.
And we are the Michelles. This good, y'all.
So today we are talking about why we went vegan-ish.
Vegan adjacent.
Meaning somewhat vegan, not all the way vegan, majority of the time vegan, but would still dabble in seafood, and
a little bit. I don't eat that chicken that she do. She's more of a flexitarian. I'm vegan adjacent.
I think I'm gonna let the chicken go.
You think so?
I think I'm
in real life. So okay.
See, I don't need your negativity, sis. I don't need your negativity.
You're right. Okay? You're right. But I'm just saying, just be honest with yourself. You know, so I can know how to support you. That's all. I'm just trying to support you. Right? I'm just trying to support my wife. I
don't need it.
You don't need no support, sis.
Chicken.
Okay. Well, I support you. Whatever you do.
And in 2 weeks, a week, I'm like, babe, I want Wingstop.
And I ain't gonna say nothing.
And she need not say nothing, okay? Because the other day, when we was at an event, I walked past the chicken. I wasn't even thinking about the chicken. And she said, I'm surprised you ain't getting no chicken.
I was surprised.
Now, I gotta go get some chicken.
She didn't have to.
Because you know I'm weak. You know I'm weak in the spirit, in the flesh.
In the chicken spirit.
Okay? And it wasn't even good. I did all that, and it was nasty.
I be trying to tell her, but she be on. Anyway, she's a flexitarian. Yes. I'm vegan adjacent.
I'm vegan adjacent too.
You are a flexitarian because you still eat chicken sometimes. Oh, you just said you're giving. Okay. She's vegan. We're a team, a unified front. We are vegan adjacent.
Thank you very much.
Welcome.
So, in 2017, we met.
We did.
The beginning of 17. Our anniversary is coming up this Saturday.
Our anniversary. Yeah. Anniversary. Which one?
When we met.
Okay. I mean, I knew I was telling
Actually, our anniversary when she played me
is
today.
Sis. It's today?
It's today.
What's the...
It's the 4th. She saw my message, y'all.
Well, I got to play her again, just in the spirit of tradition.
Don't play with me. You get cut now. Okay?
You ain't cutting nothing.
Anyway, February 17th.
That's when we met.
August
17.
We decided to start doing meatless Mondays. And we would not have meat on just Monday. And then somebody had a bright idea about maybe a month later, which was September, and was like, well, let's see how long we could go without eating meat. So this life was not supposed to be forever. This non-meat life was only supposed to be short.
Season.
So she hasn't had meat since
I haven't had chicken or beef or any of that since we decided to go meatless.
I have dibbled and not dabbled.
Harold's, Wingstop, maybe call them Portillo's.
You know, when I went to Portillo's this last time, I did not get an Italian beef. I deserve a cookie.
You do.
Okay? I deserve.
Maybe I deserve. Yeah, she do.
Because that is my weakness. But my sis told me that Portillo's ain't even about nothing. It's this other one that's in Chicago.
Don't tell her about no other restaurants unless they vegan or vegetarian, okay?
I forgot the name of it, y'all.
Good.
But I'm going to get it because I want to taste that mug.
But I thought you were vegan adjacent.
First of all, you stay focused on what you do.
All right.
Know what I'm doing.
Mind your business, lady.
Mind your business, lady.
That's my mantra.
So, also in September of 17, I knew something wasn't right with my body. Like, my cycle has always been painful. I've always had issues, but it got worse. And I'm like, something's wrong. Why is it getting worse? It's supposed to be better. And I had recently gotten prescribed 800 milligram ibuprofen, and I never would take it. But baby, I started taking the mugs, started popping the mugs. And when I was popping them, that means like I was taking them, twice. Because I don't like taking pills.
Yeah, I like taking pills. Only because I don't like pain.
So when I went to my gyno appointment, I found out I had fibroids. And so she said if you have them inside of your uterus, we could have surgery. But if they're inside of your walls, meaning in the uterine wall, I would don't recommend. It's ghetto there. No surgery. Because it would affect the ability for me to successfully carry a child. And, my time frame, which is, 2 to 3 years.
I'm supporting you, wife. Whatever you want to do, sis. I got you.
Mm-hmm. So, no surgery. So I finally had my ultrasound and found out I had 8 of them. So 4 of them are like kind of regular size, not too big, not too small. 2 of them were really big, tennis size, but then the other 2 were tennis size, but inside of my walls. So I'm like, what I'm gonna do, bro? What I'm gonna do? I definitely have no surgery still, cause I now I can't carry a baby if I have surgery. If you know anything about me, if you're watching this, I'm just overly dramatic. So I immediately was like, I'm gonna die. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die.
But it is scary though.
Very scary. And I'm like, what am I gonna do? Like, so now I'm worried about carrying this nowhere near at this time, because this was 3 years ago now. But I started worrying, and so I was like, well, I guess I got fibroids. Kept it moving, started reading up on it, researching. I find out that the birth control is supposed to help. Supposed to help.
Nah, sis. Nah, sis. Didn't help her.
Do not recommend. It's very ghetto there. I ended up getting. I found out that my uterus was the size of a 12-week pregnancy at this time. So then I ended up deciding to get birth control. I got the Mirena sister, which is the Kylena. Oh my God. Worse. Periods were worse. Mm-hmm. Pain was worse. Weight gain was worse. I have been trying to lose weight, couldn't lose weight, working out, eating right. Still no weight was coming off. I was consistently gaining weight. So August of 19. So I got the birth. I finally decided on birth control January of 19. Got it. I gained like 20 pounds on it. But August of 19, I went to my general doctor, and she was like, "Baby, you didn't gain 20 pounds. There's no way. Like, what are you doing?" And I'm like, "Nothing. I think it's a fibroid." She was like, "Oh, and it's probably also the birth control too." So when you go to your doctor, make sure she measures your uterus, your OBGYN. I had that appointment 2 weeks later. So
wait, which one did you have first?
The general doctor.
Okay, you saw the general doctor, and then you would have the OBGYN 2 weeks later.
So when I went to the OBGYN doctor, found out definitely uterus has gotten bigger, fibroids have gotten bigger. I am now the size of a 20-week pregnancy. And so that's 4 months, like the size of a baby at 4 months. Almost 5 months, I think. So I was like, whoa. So my auntie asked me a crazy question. Like, I know you want to have a baby, but how easy would it be, or how safe would it be for you to carry a baby with all of that mass inside of you? And I'm like, girl, I don't know. But I'm going to ask the doctor, the OBGYN. So I asked her when I went, and she said, I'm not going to lie to you. It will be hard. You will be on bed rest the whole time. But it's still doable if that's what you choose to do. But, I had never thought about surgery. Like, surgery was not an option. But when that question was asked to me, because being a mother is so important, I was like, well, maybe I should think about surgery. Now, I got the surgeon's name and his number, but I lost the information, like, literally that same week, because it wasn't meant for no surgeries.
Nah, sis.
So then, I ended up going to a natural doctor which is Dr. Jamila Todd Owens. And she was like, well, so what you're going to have to do is, sis, you can get rid of the fibroids. You can shrink the fibroids. But you're going to have to be vegan.
Wait, what? I'm sorry?
Until you're ready to have the baby.
Wait, what?
Until you're ready to get pregnant.
I'm sorry?
Say who?
Wait.
Say
what?
I
said what?
Yo, what?
Jigga what?
Jigga what?
Jigga who?
Jigga who?
Nah, wait a minute. You said... Run that back?
Vegan life. All right?
Because apparently hormones feed the fibroids. I ain't got time. Oh, when she said that.
So I'm going to pause my story. I'm going to go to your story.
So when she said that, I was like, jigga what? Jigga huh? Jigga who? So I too have fibroids. And let's back up to 2014. In 2014, I had fibroid surgery removal. I had them removed, and I had them probably since like 2010, and they had affected my life in such a way that I just navigated life around them. Because I didn't have a lot of pain with those fibroids. They were just huge. I couldn't lay on my stomach. It was just really inconvenient. But one day, when I decided to do this meditation and I was doing this body scan, I was like, something ain't right, because something just ain't right. So I went to the doctor, and the doctor was literally moving the fibroids in my stomach. And my partner at the time was like, dang, like I didn't even realize they were so big. And so we scheduled the surgery, had them removed. And I was like, yes. And people were like, oh my goodness. Like they recognized me, but they always thought all that stomach was either because I was pregnant or I just needed to lose weight in my stomach. When the reality was, it was all fibroids. I had delivered 6 or 7 pounds of fibroids. And so I had the fibroids, had the removal, but now they're back. 2018, I found out they were back. And baby, can I tell you, it was a hot sis.
Hotter than fish grease.
Hotter than fish grease. Hot like fire. Because I'm like, what the?
Like
so now I'm like, yo, because what's happened to my body since they've come back is now my cycles are longer, like sometimes lasting for over a month, or they're super heavy. I wear a Diva cup. I got to empty that mug like every freaking hour. Sometimes I'm in so much pain that I'm literally in tears, or I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm vomiting. This is not the life. No.
Do not recommend. It's very ghetto here.
Sis. And it's just too much. I can't do it. And so that is in particular why I haven't gone back to eating chicken or anything else. Because when she said being vegan would really help to shrink those fibroids, I'm signing up for anything you got. Now, I've always been okay with surgery, but like all these people around me, I'm around too many wellness people that's like, nah, sis. So, we're looking into alternative options. I'll just stop there and go back to you.
So, I also found out in 2017 that I was allergic to gluten and dairy. I already knew I was allergic to dairy. I had already made some of those changes, but gluten, like what is gluten? Oh,
it's in everything.
It's wheat. Gluten is in bread. Gluten is in shampoo. Gluten
is
in
seasonings.
Body wash. Gluten is in seasoning. Gluten is in drinks.
Unnecessary bullshit.
Gluten is in alcohol. Okay? Look at your labels. Gluten, I gotta use certain shampoo for my hair because I have eczema now. I have seborrheic dermatitis. Like, it's just so many other ailments. So all of the things that I have come from within inside, right? So I had to get all of that out of me in order to like heal from within. So I'm fine with being vegan-ish, vegan adjacent, because it's helping me with my life. Like, I used to itch all the time. Like, I would eat something. At the time, it didn't register, but I would like, let's say I ate something and now I'm sitting down and I'm just laying there, or I'm driving home and I'm itching like all over. It feels like being stabbed with needles multiple times all over my body. I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? Maybe it's time to wash my hair. Nah, baby, you just washed your hair. But maybe it's time to wash it again. No, it was the gluten. So,
but she didn't know that.
I didn't know.
She actually thought this was normal.
So I went through a year after finding this out in 17. I went through a year of being prodded, poked, and get my blood taken. Okay, they wanted to test me. They wanted to do a biopsy on my stomach. Doctors, Western doctors, wanted to do a test on my stomach, a biopsy, to see why I was having allergic reactions to gluten when I did not have celiac or Crohn's disease, because that's what most people. Those are most diagnoses for people who can't have gluten. Some people just have allergies. I'm that person going to the allergy doctor. He put something up my nose, baby, and I was acting fool because he was trying to see inside. He couldn't see inside. I kept moving, and I said, "Get this, okay, sir." Like, it hurt. Like, I was crying. It had to go down my throat, but he had to go through my nose, go down my throat. Just too much. All right,
it's too much.
Too much. But so she said vegan life. And then same month of September of 19, we also were introduced to Dr. D, the body stretcher. And she stretched our bodies. She's basically was stretching our body to give birth to the fibroids. Now, I don't know if any of them fell out, but we had a lot of mass that fell out. Multiple times throughout the time. So we were going from August, September, and October. We got married at the end of October. And my wedding dress was too big at the end of October. And we didn't realize I was going to lose all of that weight. So I basically lost 25 pounds now. So now I don't know how much I lost between August and the wedding, but my dress was too big. All right. I would look through my phone to see if I had any pictures of my stomach with clothes on. Most of them I am naked, so I can't post those. But I can post some when I'm in like a bra or pants. I think I had some of those. But my stomach has gone down significantly. My stomach is technically up here because the fibroids take over the whole bottom half of my stomach. They have gotten smaller, but they have also grown a little bit because I've been acting up
after the week.
January came, December, January, I was acting up.
Flexitarian life.
Well, actually, I didn't start acting up until January because we still were vegan until the end of the year, basically the middle of December, because she went to Dr. Jamila a week after me, and so because she immediately started her vegan life when I had to start mine, I waited with her.
Good teammate.
Good teammate.
Did you tell them? Did you want to tell them how you determined that you had a gluten allergy?
I went to the acupuncture. This one here, she doesn't give normal gifts. She gives
what's normal?
Health and wealth gifts.
That's right. Okay.
Which is perfectly fine by me, honey. Okay.
So I gave her the gift.
Give me
to go to the acupuncture.
A health gift. Okay. All
and
right.
while she was at the acupuncturist, what happened?
She was asking all these questions. I literally had just got done doing the JJ smoothie cleanse when I went, and for 2 weeks I was normal. I had never experienced that a day in my life. And so she's like, "Oh, you're probably allergic to gluten." And so she said, "Take it out your diet. Take out all gluten." I'm like, "Girl, what is gluten?" She said, "Anything that's brown and white, probably. You can't eat none white, none brown, basically. Unless you make it. No bread, no pastas, and make all your food for 2 weeks. And then after that, reintroduce bread, pasta if you like, whatever, and that'll let you know if you start back itching." So that's what happened. That's how I found out. So we also did a test, a gluten test or an allergy test, And she gave me gluten, wheat. Well, that's the same thing. So gluten, sugar, and milk. And when she put it in my hand, she put a vial of sugar, gluten in my hand. And I had to resist her pushing my hand down. You see how I'm resisting? You see how I'm resisting? I couldn't do that with sugar, wheat, or milk. Now, I wasn't as weak with the sugar. I was able to resist a little bit, but not as much. So that means there's a high allergy to those items. Why? I don't know. It's been going on all my life. So maybe my stomach just wasn't fully developed. I don't know. But we'll never know because I don't have Crohn's disease. I don't have celiac disease, which is also normal for those who have gluten. Go ahead.
So now that we know we both have fibroids and she's allergic to gluten and soy products.
Oh yeah, soy.
Like now it's like, okay, so we got to be vegan, right? So we went hard in the paint being vegan from September essentially to December. Mm-hmm. We went hard in the paint, and she told you that she basically lost 25 pounds, right? But let us tell you how difficult it is on this vegan-ish, vegan adjacent lifestyle kick. Like, man, like we gotta cook every freaking day. Yeah. We can't cook everything. It's made me have to look at labels. I've never looked at labels before. Like, I look at labels more than she do.
Yeah, because I just look for the gluten-free word, and then I'd be like, oh, okay, I got it.
And you look in the back, it's like soybean products. Nah, player, we can't have that. So most of our diet consists of lots of chlorophyll. So we make these bomb-ass salads, boy. They are bomb.
Salad.
Bomb. So we make these bomb-ass salads. We eat a lot of beans with tomatoes and fresh vegetables, like a little mixture, like a bowl,
Chipotle
like from Chipotle or something.
Because that's my favorite. I love Chipotle.
So like we do a lot of that kind of stuff. We're still on the search trying to find other recipes. Because again, like we're new to this. I've had over, however many years I am old, that many years of eating unhealthy food, right? And so now this lifestyle is like learning a whole different language. So it's been a struggle, but we see that it's definitely beneficial.
Yeah. So I took you all along with me earlier this week when I went to the grocery store, and I'm going to insert that in the video so you all can see what we get on a normal, typical grocery store run. And I also took pictures of the receipt. So everyone always loved to say, just eat healthy. Excuse me, just eat healthy. But eating healthy comes with the price. Like, eating healthy is not cheap. It's not cheap at all. And we go to the grocery store probably every other week. We try to do every other week. And we do, like, sometimes we eat out, but we'll go to vegan restaurants or places that have both. Like, we fell in love with this vegan, vegetarian, Indian restaurant up the street from us. We love it, but I mean, yes, it's only $30 for both of us, or is it $25 even with the tip?
Who knows?
Let's just say $30. I think it's $30. That's $15 a person, but that $30 can go towards us buying the food and figuring out how to cook it. Now, we have not yet done that, all right? We know how
some meals we have, but not the meals at the Indian
food. If you know,
shoot us a recipe. Because now we like doing recipes. Like, I'm for real trying to be a stay-at-home wife.
Yeah, we are in this vegan group on Facebook, and we be like, "Ooh, what's that recipe?"
Oh yeah, there's some good recipes.
Yeah,
Soul Vegan Sisters.
And so we've done that a little bit. But I took you all along with me so you can see how it is. And I always get wine every time I go to the grocery store. But we mainly shop at Aldi's, Trader Joe's, and Schnucks. I love yogurt. I love parfait. So we recently found these cute yogurts that has almond milk, or is it
coconut based?
Coconut based. It's really good. Do not recommend the yogurts from Whole Foods. Most of those are nasty. Okay, nasty. Like, I was hot. Okay, that yogurt was $2.50. All right, and it was nasty as hell. Okay, rant over. All right. So essentially Jamila was like, you probably want to go vegan until you have the baby. But I'm like, girl, what? There's no way. Okay. So we're going to be vegan-ish, vegan adjacent, flexitarian, vegan life.
For the rest of our lives.
For the rest of our life, basically. So even when the baby comes, when the baby goes, well, it's born.
Mm-hmm.
And it's probably only going to get harder when the baby comes, because who ain't making multiple meals is me. So the baby gonna eat what we eat. All right? We ain't having no chicken today, and well, neither is you. And I'ma shoot you dead if you give my child some chicken. All right?
So aggressive.
I know.
So what we're thinking about doing to really also with these fibroids, is, so I had surgery a few years back, 2014. They recommended that she have surgery. Mine came back with a vengeance. But there's this new procedure that we're looking into where they burn the fibroids. And so she explained that really well before. How did you explain what they do?
When you propagate a flower, you cut it at the bottom, at its nub, where the root system is going to come out. So when you cut that, you put it in water and it starts to grow out. That essentially is what they're doing with fibroids. They're cutting them out, but they're not cutting the root out. They're not bringing that root piece up out, because you can't, because it's your veins, it's your blood system. So this new procedure, we won't tell you the name yet because we're still researching it and we're still trying to figure out if we're going to do it or not.
But we're looking into it.
We are looking into it because they burn the fibroids down to the root system. And so that's also how they are able to come back. Now you have to do the work, you have to do the emotional work that you need to do in order to help prevent them from coming back, because Black women and brown women have been ostracized, have been oppressed, has sexism. That's what I'm trying to say.
Experience all these isms. Every layer of oppression,
homophobia, all of this negative energy coming our way. We internalize it,
and that feeds fibroids.
That is what feeds it as well, and it keeps it inside of you. So you have to do the work to also rid them. However, there are options, and so they burn the fibroid, and it's not as common for it to come back when you get this procedure. So the closest procedure is to Chicago. So we probably would have to go home, and another difference is you're only out for a week.
I was out for 4 to 6.
Okay. And then when you out for 6 weeks, they opening you up, right? They opening up your uterus, and then they get to touching stuff. They get to touching stuff and rubbing stuff and moving stuff. And now you ain't got no uterus. Now you ain't got no ovaries. Now you ain't got no fallopian tubes. Where your shit go? Okay. Where it go? Now I woke up. Now I ain't got no uterus. Now I gotta shoot and kill you.
See, and ain't nobody got time for that.
I don't want to go to prison. I'm too pretty for that. Okay,
ain't nobody got time for that.
I'm too pretty for it. So this is non-invasive. You don't even have to get opened up. They have like 3 incisions. They go inside of you, with the camera, with the little burn thing, and then whoop whoop whoop, whoop, you're done. Right? So. The closest is Chicago, so we might be coming home for a week or 2 in order to do the surgery if we decide to do it. If we do decide, of course, we will bring you all along, tell you all about it. But we are just working on doing our due diligence and our research first to make sure this is the right decision for us. Because I've lost 25 pounds since August and the fibroids have gone down. My fibroids are so big that my stomach is up here. So I will, like I said, if I find some pictures, I'll insert them. Excuse me. I'll insert those pictures. But my fibroids take over the bottom half of my stomach. So basically, my belly button down and below are all fibroids for me.
It's a sad state of affairs.
Yeah, it's crazy, you know. And if I'm being honest, they've been here for like the past 10 years.
Yeah. So, fibroids sent us to this vegan lifestyle. Fibroids and gluten and soy. Mm-hmm. So, fibroids and allergies sent us to the vegan lifestyle, vegan adjacent, veganish lifestyle. And so, we just really wanted to share like our journey with you, because there's so many women, Black and brown women especially, that experience fibroids. And so, yeah, we just wanted to share like ours and what we're doing and what's helped us. And so, you know, that's what we do.
So please comment, like, share, and subscribe, and let your network, your family, your friends know about this video. And if you like it, please leave a comment below. Also letting us know if you yourself have had similar issues or other health issues that you realized you had, but you had to go to a natural doctor in order to figure it out.
Yeah. Or if you are a man or a male, you probably know someone that has experienced these issues. So it's important for you to know this information as well. And also just knowing that like it wasn't the Western doctors that found out that she was allergic to gluten and soy, but it was actually the acupuncturist. So sometimes you got to try alternative medicine, and we highly recommend natural doctors. Let's do it. Like, comment, subscribe, share.
And we will put their information in the description. The body stretcher, the natural doctor who told us we had to go vegan, and the acupuncturist.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, y'all. You guys have a great one. Peace out, y'all.
Peace
this
out.
TheMichelles, and we out here because we like to do this. Health is wealth.
Health is wealth. And I finished all mine. Okay.
Did you press stop before you said I finished all mine?
I think so.
Oh, we're still recording.
Hey, Michelle loves. So I am headed to the grocery store, and I'm taking you all with me. We shop primarily at Aldi's and Schnucks here in St. Louis. We have divided up the grocery list, and I am headed to Aldi's. We normally get lots of veggies and spinach for our smoothies and our salads in our breakfast or either dinner, where we saute the spinach or either put those in smoothies or in salads. And then we also shop at Trader Joe's a lot too. But Trader Joe's is normally for like the salad toppers, like the nuts, the cranberries, and all of that. And they have one that has little chocolate pieces, and I love those. I eat them for snacks sometimes. Some of you know, if you follow me on Instagram, that I have allergies to foods now that I've always had, but didn't know that I had them because I thought it was something else, but it was all food related. So I am gluten-free, vegan-ish. My wife is vegan-ish as well. And we dibble and dabble in seafood and chicken every now and then, but I'm gonna stop dabbling in chicken. A year ago, we went full vegan in order to help shrink fibroids. We both have fibroids. We were able to start back incorporating seafood in November, and since then I have been acting a fool. Not November, December. I definitely have been acting a fool and have forgotten that I'm not supposed to be eating a lot of this food because a lot of them has hormones in it that reacts to the fibroids that are in my body. And I have always been top heavy, but lately, like the past, I'm going to say 7 years, it's been top and belly heavy. and I didn't know why. Like, I would work out, but nothing was changing because I was eating all the wrong things, and my liver and kidneys were overworking and were not working properly because of my diet. So we went on a strict detox, and that has been a work in progress. And with the smoothies, I have become regular every day, which is good because historically I would go to the bathroom maybe 3 times a week, if that. So I'm going to take you all along with me inside of Aldi's and show you what I get. And oh, I forgot wine. I always get wine every time I go, because why else? Why not get wine? Why not? So I'll be back once I get to the store, and I'll see you guys soon. This is our favorite wine. This is just our bag. They're like 29 cents at Aldi's right now, avocados. I try to put all of my stuff together that is cold and breakable, and then I put a bottle in every bag instead of putting all bottles in one bag. The perfect avocado. Oh my gosh. Perfect. We're having salad tonight.
It's called a bomb ass salad.
Bomb ass salad. You know, like that one song.
The bomb. Have you